Hey Monkey family, hope everyone had a great day today. Checking in on the project, a little bit of a red day, down about 11% on the 24-hour chart at 611,000 market cap. Overall, things looking good, just an extended accumulation zone with this sideways trading, as you can see here, since the end of October, last couple of weeks. You can see here, around 1,900,000 and 600,000. We've been kind of moving back and forth within this range. Some good new buyers coming on, and the OGs not really selling, and then some people looking for short-term gains selling. Maybe some people taking some profits if they were in early. But overall, things looking solid. The charts held up very nicely. Overall, markets were a little bit in the red last 24 hours. Bitcoin down a little bit, and memes actually up slightly after coming back a bit. So hopefully things are going to turn around a little bit. We'll look at the news there, but this is, if you're a believer in Monkey and you've got a position already, this is a great time to add to your position, dollar cost average, and get your average buy price down because we're going to run. And we've been down in these levels for so long that if you've been DCAing, then your average buy price could be, in the 700, 800,000 range, and we're just a small push away from that, and you'll be back and making money on your monkey trade. And of course, we're just getting started. So adding to your bag here is just, we're 1,000x or more from here, in my humble opinion. And this is a great spot to get in and add to that position. We know where we're headed. The whales are holding, and we'll look at that a little bit, including Mitch, are holding and not selling, knowing this is a great project, great community, and we are going to run and run hard. So let's look at the news. Watcher Guru says just in Treasury Secretary Bessent says substantial tax refunds coming early 2026. So I think that might be the stimulus stuff that has been pushed around. We've heard at least 2,000. It's all for households under 100,000 income, or individuals even maybe. And so that's a good chunk of the US would get these refunds, and that would flow back into the economy and obviously in investments as well, crypto and meme coins. So this is bullish news if and when this does go through. Link had a good post, I think. There are weeks where nothing happens, everything will look so bearish. You'll think it's over. Then there are days where years happen. These days are coming. And he's talking about the huge gains that we see during bull runs typically on quality coins, Monkey being one of them. We could easily see, after all this sideways trading, 5 or 10x in a day. And so, that's what we're sticking around for, is once we get that momentum, I don't think we're going to stop. And this is a good post here that kind of shows that even when things look bad, good things can happen quickly. Watcher Guru has another post here. Breaking: President Trump signs bill officially ending the U.S. government shutdown. Another broader market bullish signal here, and that's going to flow into memes like Monkey. So this is great news. Link with another post here says, stop pretending you're a trader and just hold. You get richer by holding and involves zero risk. Just hold the right things. This is a good post. I agree with this, although everything involves some risk, because if you buy and hold something, it could go to zero. But I understand what he's saying here is that I would say there's less risk than trading the new pairs, because you've got a conviction bag and you know where it's headed and you believe in it, and it's just the way to get rich is just by holding these coins. Soldier Bryce had a good post here in response to the Pump Fund post about someone holding their monkey for a long period of time. He adds, Mitch got 1% of monkey for just over $1,000 at 99,000 market cap. At all-time high, it was worth 193,000, and he hasn't sold a single token either. So that's what I'm talking about, the whales. And the folks that are in early, a lot of them are holding for the long term, and they know what we got. And Mitch is quite influential, and he's got 1% and hasn't sold. So thanks to Soldier Bryce for that good post. Shadow says if we locked in, we can send anything high. Let's make this great again, man. I'm willing to go hard with y'all if we're on the same page. No more 5 million. We are better than this. So I think this is good. We can send things. We just need some conviction. We need to come together, and I think Monkey's got the foundation to absolutely send at some point. This is the other post I was talking about. The Pump Fund News account posted that this trader's up 8,000 on Monkey and hasn't sold a single token. They've held their position for a total of 147 days. So this is someone that's been around, pretty much the whole time holding this and got in super early. Cadence Pengu says more time to DCA while markets chop until the run through year end begins, taking from the impatient and transfer to the patient. Steady lads. And that's what he's saying. DCAing, knowing where we're going to go and looking at the bullish trends is the way, and your patience will pay off, as we've talked about before. Alex Becker had a post here, says if you want to make the god money in crypto, by default you're going to have to hold positions. 95% of people would not. If most think it's the right move, the profits are gone. People thought early Bitcoin and Ethereum holders were retards. Embrace the pain, remain retarded. So this is a good post, kind of just reminding us that when others are saying monkey's down, it's not going to come back. We have to be somewhat delusional in thinking that we're eventually going to run, and you kind of have to see the long-term vision and ignore the short term, because as Alex Becker here says, 95% of people would not take it. They're just not certain. They can't handle the risk. They don't know enough about the community. But we've got the right coin here, and we're in it, and I'm excited to see what happens here. One day, our monkey investments will pay off, and we'll wish we had more. And being patient is the key to making life-changing money. And I think first thing there is finding the right coin, finding the right project, and I think we have it here in Monkey. It's so memeable and universally loved that we have just a great opportunity here, and it's going to take patience though. And I think we're already surviving this pullback, and I think we are just waiting for the catalyst to help us to run. So thank you, everybody. I will talk to you all tomorrow.